With approximately 10,000 thermal features and over 300 geysers in the park, Yellowstone holds the record for the most, you know the drill. In our most colorful episode yet, we are going to start off with our adventure to the Hot Springs. The hot springs were nothing but color. At this particular group of hot springs, there was a lot of steam that was blown around by the wind. I personally found it amazing that at this pool, even the steam seemed to have changed color. In addition to the pools there, we saw water running across ground of amazing color. We even got to see a few pools by Lake Yellowstone. After traveling past the 45th parallel into Mammoth, we visited the Mammoth Terraces. For our final adventure in Yellowstone, we set out to watch the sunset.
Don't stop now. Reaching for a distant star. Don't stop now.
I know you would watch the sunset, but I challenged myself and climbed up a steep hill anyway.
If you're gonna make a change, you have to let me know. Turn the shit around, start it up beyond. It's all you need to do.
The views up there were worth it. I could see miles in all directions, but better yet, the setting sun was casting gorgeous colors onto the sky. There was purple, orange, pink, and red, all radiating from the silhouette of a mountain range. Sitting there, watching the sun go down, from a great view, was one of my favorite things to do. Later, as we headed out, the colors got even more intense. The cotton candy pink clouds against the blue sky were lovely. This was, sadly, our last night in Yellowstone. As we left Yellowstone early the next morning, it began to rain. Surprising enough, we even passed some snowdrifts. And this is where we got to see the bear. I was very happy that we got to see a bear before we left Yellowstone. Our airplane ride home was wonderful. The plane had very little people on it, so we could spread out and move around. Once we landed, our Yellowstone trip ended. Now we all have another adventure to begin, but I believe that we will make our way back to Yellowstone someday.